Hey. Oh my god. £3,127 for that one window. It's going to be impossible for you on your own to clear this, isn't it? Before the 16th of Jan. I've got an aluminium scaffold tower. That was my granddad, so he'll be happy looking down thinking that his tower's still getting... Oh, go ahead. Look at that floor, we can polish that. I don't know whether I'm just being like Cuckoo Land Dream World here, but oh, right. I was not expecting to be filming this much over Christmas. However, I woke up last night and I was thinking, one thing is that this van's doing that thing where it doesn't want to start. So the other van's not starting. This one's always done it this time of year, and in the summer it just starts straight away. So I don't know what it is. I have took it to Woodcroft Garage a couple of times and he's just said he thinks it's the starter motor. I know a subscriber's mentioned something about it. They had the same problem and it was the actual key, but when I press this now, it sends a click, which to me that's saying this bit's fine. It's sending a signal to the I can't remember what it's called. Is it the solenoid that then kicks in the starter motor? So for everything to me sounds like it's all working to the starter motor, and it's the starter motor. But if I just turn the key enough times, it will start. Right, last night I was having I don't know if I had a dream or a nightmare or whatever, but I thought, oh my god, I've left me drill at the bottom of that ladder. There you go, starting. I've left me drill at the bottom of that ladder. So I looked on the cameras on the CCTV, and there's me drill at the bottom of the ladder. Hello. Someone just walking the dog in front of me van. So I'm just gonna go and get that, and then while I'm there, I am trying my best now to order as much as possible. And the three biggest things on this project that worry me are, number one is the planning. Like the actual building and everything is like, I've got no worries about that whatsoever. The planning. So when we get the back built, all the walls rebuilt, all the bays rebuilt, we've got easy joists in the floor, we put the new roof back on, everything looks as it did, and then we go, right, we're at a point now where we go, oh, and the other thing that worries me is, so when we get to that point and I go, right, okay, now I need to know how many flats I'm doing, the dimensions of each flat, whether like the plans we put in are fine. Like, I just worry that that is going to come round so much quicker than the actual planning application. So that's my biggest worry. My second biggest worry is electrics and United Water, so Scottish Power and United Utilities. I have got someone I know who does the electrics for Scottish Power, so he's an SLP. So, well, two. One of my mates does that, but he doesn't actually fit them. I got a price off someone I know. Well, I don't know them, but I know them, and it come back at £120,000 for the water and electric, and I was just like, there's absolutely no way I've budgeted that. Do you know what I mean? Not even half of that. So last time we did a job round the corner that was literally the next road, and it was £8,000 for the electric, and that's for 8 meters, and then the water was like £5,000. So in my head I just had that as, right, so 8, so if we've got 3 of them, it'll be three times that, and the water will be 3 times that. Now I know when I done the inspection the other day, he said that the water's pretty much doubled, which is boss. So I've actually sent off for the price from United Utilities for the water. I've just got a price back for the utilities, the electric, and that's come back at £20,000 plus VAT per like 3-phase connection. So that's like double what it was last time. Well, more than double, because it's plus VAT, so it's 24 grand for each 3-phase, which we paid a third of that. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is, because we've got the detached one, which is hopefully going to be 9 flats, and then we've got the 2 semis, which are going to be combined 10 flats. I can just combine that one connection. There's no point in me paying for a connection to each one and having a massive 3-phase connection that's barely getting utilised. So I can use one 3-phase and that can feed the 2 properties, I'm hoping. So I need to go back to the architect and get him to tweak the plans to show that there's a communal area that can be accessed if need be for the meters. And that'll save me £24,000, which is insane, isn't it? To think that I can tweak something on a drawing and save £24,000, like wow. So I need to go back to my mate and see if he can do either a combined one, which is cheaper, where they dig the same hole, they dig the same trenches, and like that's with me doing all the internal works as well. I don't know what it would have been without me doing the internal works, like the digging and the trenching and the ducting, but and then the windows. So when I go now, I'm going to measure one of the windows and I'm going to use that as a sample price to get a price for windows from different companies. Or like Mick's a bench joiner, so Mick does his apprenticeship as a bench joiner, and I'm saying it's, you know, it's easy to build windows once you've done one and you're copying them. Maybe I just invest in the machines and Mick, Scott, whoever, or we can get someone in to do the windows, because it might be a lot easier to do that, and then it's in our control. The more I can control on this job, the better, really. Just as long as the finish and like the end product is as good as it needs to be, because I'm going to retain these. So yeah, so I'm going to go and get my drill now and I'm going to measure a few windows and see. Other than that, they're the only bits out of my control. The windows, the electrics, the water and the planning. They're the 4 biggest like worries, and in order, probably planning, then utilities, then windows. That's probably the biggest 3 worries I've got at the minute. Right, let me go and get my drill. And I made up it didn't rain last night, otherwise this would have been wrote off. Right, so I'm amazed at this. I've just come to site to think, if I get one of these windows and I can replicate it, obviously choose one of these big windows and I get a good sort of idea of the price, but it actually opens. I can't believe it. So the weights are still, I don't want to break it, like, but yeah, I'm amazed at that. Are you? Again, when you sort of take this out and you look at it, it is just obviously bits of timber, isn't it? Bits of timber and glass. So I don't know. I'll have a think, but what I'll do is I'll measure up now, and then at least I've got a window that I can actually get a price for. Because I have actually got a contact in China that actually makes timber sash sliding windows, but I don't know, I think that'd be too much of a gamble to. I could, if I wanted to, order a sample now for a small window, get it delivered and see what it's like. But yeah, all these options, and I'm just thinking I just need to like just need to try and make it work, but obviously be a bit realistic with it. So I don't know, I might order one window from China and see what it comes out like. Okay, so one thing is, I've looked online and this window from woodenwindows.com is £2,600. Oh my God. Is that plus VAT? Oh my God. That is... Let's have a look. Is it? Is that including VAT? Oh my God. Oh my God. £3,127 for that one window. Like, that, 3,000 that's what we pay for all the windows on the student houses, like all of them. Oh my word. So yeah, that maybe windows might be shuffling itself up to a sort of a bigger worry for me than a first thought. But like, I just look at these and I just think, how easy is it to make these? You know what I mean? It's literally. Oh well, that's it. Let me have a good think about this now then. Right, so what I'm doing is, the state of this brickwork. So the conservation officer reckons this window's been added. Now, it's so hard to tell because obviously that's like not original glass. But then, like, how old does this window look? I can't even tell how this window opens. It's got like a sliding wheel there, either side, that would have been. Is that bit open out? Or, but what I was going to do was get a measure for this. This is the smallest window I can get access to at the minute. And I might just see if I can get a price from China or from somewhere else. And I'm only thinking use this one for China because it'll be cheaper delivery. Obviously a small parcel. So yeah, I'm going to measure this and see what price they come back with, and I'll show you what all the prices differ from I'm guessing what's going to be China to different companies in the UK to then what I think it costs for us to build them. And it's just sum up or weigh up what's worth doing. So I've braved coming inside. God, this is like proper stuck in time, isn't it? That side of the house is absolutely knackered, by the way. But weirdly, the window opens down like that. I'm guessing that would have been for curtains, maybe. But I might get a price for sliding sash just so it's all matching, because I don't know, what do you think? Obviously, it's been done at some point when it's all framed out, but then obviously the ceiling tiles and stuff aren't original. I've just got to be very careful where I walk here because you just don't know which bit is. I mean, that has gone. Yeah. The quicker we get this place cleared out and demolished inside, the better. Right, the Chinese company's coming back to me sort of instantly, so I'm just measured this one externally to get a price off them for that, so we can get like an instant comparison for what they can make that for versus the one I've just done online. So yeah, I'll see what they come back with now. So I've just got through the price from the Chinese company for that large window, which was $1,200, which is in Great British pounds is £890, say. But that would have to include shipping and tax. So I don't know how many windows you get in a 40-foot container, but a 40-foot container is probably about $2.5 grand delivery. Which spread over 64 windows. Even if we said 200 divided by 65, it'd be 40 quid per window delivery, plus VAT. So yeah, probably maximum £1,000 for that window, which is still a lot of money, isn't it? £1,000. Oh my God. I'm thinking we're going to go down the route of making them ourselves, and then I'm in control of how long it takes, how many we can do, when we do them, and the only bit we've got to order then is the double glazing. He is sending me a lot of... Why have they got stickers on? They must be UPVC. Where are they? This is their factory. Why do they have stickers on? They don't have stickers on it, they were UPVC, wouldn't they? speak to it, but this is slowly working its way up to one of the most stressful bits. I've messaged Alex from Preferred Joinery, I've sent him the same size window. So obviously what have I got? I've got £1,000 from China, delivered with VAT, or I've got 3,000, whatever it was, £3,127.50 from Wooden Windows, and then yeah, we'll see what Preferred Joinery come back with, but I might have to start looking at buying some three-phase machinery, mightn't I? Right, good morning, Monday morning again, and first things first, will my van start? Oh, never done that before. That sounded like a low battery. Right, so it is, what is it, the 28th? And I've put it out there in the group, and I think I've got 5 or 6 lads in today. So I don't know if people are like me a bit, where you enjoy the time off, but then after so many days you start itching to get back into work and do something productive. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Obviously spending time with your family and stuff, but I feel like there does get to a point where you're like, so I think this is a good bit. We'll do 2 days, keep the job going, and then you've got New Year, then another little break. And otherwise, like I remember last year when I took like the whole time off, and it just felt like, I don't know, just felt like weird. Like yeah, hopefully it's a bit lighter, but we've got loads to do. Biff is open for the wood. I don't know if OB's is open. Norton's isn't open for the metal. So really, what we need to be doing now is getting all the scaffold boards off the van and filling it with waste wood. Let's see if we can do 2 or 3 trips. Let's see if we can do 3 trips of wood today. That'd be the goal. Well, I'd be smashing it, as it's one of the only places open. I should have known the text would start rolling in. I should have known the text would start rolling in. Traffic, late, traffic, this. I'll be half an hour, I'll be 9. And hold on, you're gonna have to update everyone.
With what?
Where you've been. Otherwise, I know I'm going to get it in the comments. You've been on a long holiday. Oh, I reckon Dave's gone, so you've come back.
Dave's gone because I come back?
No, I reckon Dave's gone, so you've come back. Oh,
I reckon I was just waiting for you to ask me.
Yeah, but obviously people don't know that, like, when you last left, when you fell out with Dave.
Well, it was just the same as getting arrested, wasn't it?
It was the same as getting arrested.
Same me getting arrested.
I was to say you getting arrested.
Yeah.
Right, hold on. Let me get a hammer or something, or I'll push it in and you pull it up. Here's Labby. What excuse do you think he'll give for being late?
Who?
Labby. He always says he's bang on time, and I'm going, he's 8 minutes late. I reckon he'll just go, ooh. I know. Afternoon. Afternoon, mate. How come you're late? It's what? Just nothing. No. We're getting everyone's excuses for being late in.
Just late generally. There's no excuse.
I reckon you've got Christmas break. You know where you stop for Christmas, and then you start going, all your body starts trying to repair everything.
That's what it could be, but my missus is saying she thinks it's sciatica. I was getting chest pains last week.
Yeah.
Often you guys have a chest infection from sciatica.
Well, fingers crossed you're not there for 10-hour wait.
I don't mind the 10-hour wait as long as they give me a diagnosis of what it is, mate, 'cause it's happening too regular. Can't have this every other day. I swear to God, those like Deadpool signs to rejuvenate me.
Good luck.
Oh, I'll see you in a bit.
There we go.
Just laughing because that fella, we've just seen the tow truck fella, haven't we? You'll have to jump out and move. But we've seen the tow truck fella and he's just been creeping down the road. His depot just snapped that on him. Oh, this is the stuff that you never think of. Like, you know, when you're pricing jobs. What if a tree falls down on the street? Yeah, bring any of them. So me and Ross have just come to the yard because I've got my last stillage of scaffolding. That's all, nearly all my scaffolding. I've literally just got beams then. And we'll just take, what we're going to do is just grab, I've got like a little odds and sods box of scaffolding bits and headers fencing clips. So we're going to go and get all the headers fencing tightened up. And then we need, how many more headers fencing do we need to go down the side?
At least 3 each, so 6.
Six, right.
To be on the safe side.
Let's try and get the headers fencing. So I'm going to lift this on now, get in the middle of the trailer, and then we'll try and get headers fencing as well. But yeah, my yard's, nearly everything from my yard's going this job now. Might even need some more bricks as well for it. And then someone messaged me about that conveyor belt. That'd be good if that went. I need to get rid of that mixer as well. That would be good if they went and just make even more space and a bit of money in the pocket for this job. Right, a little update for you. So obviously when we rebuild that bay, there won't be a gap there, and the other option we've got is to put some poles across and stuck. What type? Oh yeah. And then I just need to go and get some zip ties for these. So zip tied some of them, but I ran out. Otherwise, if you get really high winds, they can blow off. There you go. But I don't know, scaffold's like deceiving, isn't it? When you're up here now, it just looks dead easy and, you know, dead casual to just strip this roof. But I don't know how to do it. I was going to go up in the cherry picker and pick it all off, but what I'm thinking now is we might clear the inside, set scaffolding up on the inside and take bits off from the inside, and that way we can brace and get some joisting and take it off methodically. And then what I've got to do is put some more poles across where the bay finishes and joint onto, this is skinny scaffold, that, isn't it? Looking at it now, it's only like, what, a 3-board scaffold. Hopefully the side's a bit bigger, but so we've got a 7-board at the minute. Just need to clamp this one as well, the one I'm on. I'll try and drop some bits in now. And then we have scaffolded, we are right the way around the back now actually. I'm going to go and have a look now, see how much scaffold I need to order for handrails, because I think I want to be able to walk right round at this level. So we need 2 long transoms for each one of them. So I think we've run out of long transoms at the minute. God, I was thinking like do a scaffold that one at the same time as well, and it's just a cost. Like, this is literally, I think we've got a little bit of scaffold on the extension job, and this is all my scaffolding now. It's a good job we applied to get that tree cut back, because it's been right in the way. Right, let me jump down and have a little look. Oh yeah, while I'm up here, why don't I do this? Hey Ron, what? Have you ever seen these before? Hey, Alexa, turn the lights on. Like that? Hey. Good that, isn't it? Right, Tuesday morning, another early start as I come. Do you know what I've come for? zip ties. Now, I've bought zip ties and I don't know where they bloody are, or whether, I don't know, I put them somewhere, they're in my van, lost somewhere in that mess, or they're on the site. But anyone who comes to this Screwfix, tell me when you've ever seen this car park like this. That's when you know you're early. Right, I say I'm picking zip ties and gloves up. If anyone's got a solution for this, by the way, because technically we're meant to provide gloves for all the lads, so I've got like a station with hard hats, ear defenders, dust masks, but gloves, they just seem to go through them, and if you provide them, they'll just, I don't know whether they are now, but like last week I bought 10 pairs of gloves, gone. The week before, 10, gone. And it's like, and I haven't seen it now, but I remember last time I done this, I remember coming in, and as I was walking past there, the lads going, oh, here's a fresh pair of gloves there. And he was like, what's up with them? And he's like, oh, it's just nicer having fresh ones, isn't it? And I just remember thinking, just him being infuriated, thinking they're only like a couple of quick gloves, but every day you're just like that's something I just cannot do every day, is buy people new gloves. So I don't know, has anyone got a solution for this? Do we buy the lads better gloves and say, look, they're your gloves now? Like, if you need new gloves, you need to bring me the old ones, like all torn and ripped to bits. But then, yeah, I don't know. The idea is you just need good lads, which I think I've got now, so I don't need to worry too much about all that. But I'm just thinking ahead of like these little spends that just add up. Like I can't be buying 10 gloves every week for the year. Yeah, plan today is get as much wood on the tipper again and clear out number 29 and finish the scaffolding. We've got scaffolding coming today. Luckily, I found a good scaffolder who's working over the period, who's got what we need and can drop it off at a good price. So that for me, like dropping it off for me is worth its weight in gold, because I don't have to go off site then with the trailer and one of the tippers and pick it up. So yeah, end of the day, scaffolding all done. It'll be a massive bonus. All the handrails on, the brick guards on, that's why I'm getting zip ties. And as much as 29 cleared, so we can actually start clearing it inside and ordering joists. Morning, Tuesday morning, and just turn the lights on. What's that? Hopefully it's not glass. I've just turned the lights on and I'm just turning my attention to this van, because we're going to need both vans. We're getting wood on that one today, but we're going to need both vans, and this one is just not showing the starter. Let me show you. It's not showing the starter coil, which it had that last time, but it would like, after a while it would sort of come on. Whereas this time it's just... So above the engine management light normally, so we're just getting nothing. Normally we'd have a little coil there. So the only thing I can think of was that it was about, I think Paul started it and then it cut out, which is kind of telling me that maybe it's not what I think it is. But the only thing I can check again now is the fuses, because I was pulling the fuses out and checking them because the lights have gone off. So the trailer lights weren't working, and on the last Sprinter it was the fuses. So I was putting, and then here's one of my hammers I was needing for. So I'm just going to go through them fuses again now and have a look. Right, so the fuse box on this one is underneath here. I've just gone through all those, pulled them out and checked them, and some of them have got a little bit of white powder on, but they all seem to be intact. The only other thing I didn't do was get me continuity tester and test them. I've got a feeling that I've took them out, and when we've gone to start it, something's happened. But so I'm hoping if I do reverse it again, fingers crossed, this will start. Oh my god! Oh lad! Yes! I don't know what I've done. Oh, that's made me so happy. I've been trying to ring mechanics to get this sorted. So God knows what I've done, but hey, that's a belt to that. Hey, have you seen the stuff that's been coming out of here? Have you seen these? Rubber bands, yeah. Hey, like thousands of rubber bands, mate. Oh no. Like, why has he got them? Right, so oh god, I nearly didn't get that over. So we've got non-recycling in here and wood in that one. And then we're gonna have a metal one, aren't we? But metal, non-recycling aren't open till the 5th, so it's just the wood one we want to try and get today. What have we got? A little timber ironing board?
Yeah, someone's woodwork project or something. Back in the way.
I reckon we'll find weird and wonderful stuff, won't we? But most of it is bloody tyres, mate. Hey, love to collect tyres and fire extinguishers. And rubber bands, yeah. Right, I'll go in and start throwing stuff out. I might go and get the shifters. Hey, and if we just set a shifter up and just have it coming out. Yeah. I don't know whether to go and grab them now then. Yeah, go on, do it. Two of you jump in with me then. We'll go and grab the shifters.
All the trains are all out, so the train's coming out from London rather than either going to...
You had to go to London?
Yeah, so I went to London to pick them up, got a coach down in the morning, which was 6 hours.
How much does a coach cost to London?
If I book it like 2 weeks in advance, it's about 12 quid.
Shut up.
But
that's good, isn't it?
I couldn't book it till last minute because all I had was cash, so it was 30 quid.
Oh.
But then,
that's still good though, isn't it? 30 quid to London.
Because of the services.
I've had taxis home sometimes from town and like 30 quid.
Yeah, mate, it's crazy. But yeah, we had to get a train out to Milton Keynes, and then we had to get a coach from Milton Keynes to Northampton, and then we ended up getting a train. We were meant to get one to Crewe, but it was cancelled. So we had to get a train to Rugby. Then we had to wait around an hour for another train that came direct up here.
Fun and games.
Oh mate, with a 9 and 11-year-old easy. The 4-year-old not so much.
Right, it's 8:30 and we're on the way to go and pick the shifters up off the extension job. Did you know we were on?
I did. That's why you got premium content beforehand.
Right, I done a post yesterday showing the houses and saying, look, we've got a year to do these, and like I had a few people going, absolutely no chance, mate. And I don't know, to be honest, it worries me, you know what I mean, when people do say it.
Yeah, but they don't know you've got Labby on the job.
I know. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we can get that done in 12 months?
Yeah.
Well, in like 9-10 months. It gives me 2 months to mortgage them.
With the right people and enough people, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's what I was thinking. That like last time we done it in 12 months, and we done a student property and my house as well during lockdown. But that was like one block of 7 flats. So obviously, but it was in a worse, believe it or not, it was in a worse state than that.
But your brain works like mine, I've noticed. So there'll be 4 things to do, and then you'll see another 5 as well. So they all also need to get done.
Like my dashboard.
Yeah.
But I mean, I reckon we could do it. In my head, I was thinking if we had enough people on it, we could get it done in 3 months. It's all subject to planning. That's the biggest thing for me, and the utilities. So I need to message my mate now actually and see whether he can do the utilities for us or not. But yeah, I reckon we can do it.
The challenge?
Yeah, well,
I reckon it'd be good.
It's just like going into the bookies and going, do you reckon you can do this? And going, yeah. And going, alright, gives your house then. And I've gone, oh, go ahead. Go ahead then. Because it's not just your house, it's absolutely everything. Because when you sign over these loans, you're basically saying, I guarantee to pay you this amount of money. So if it goes past the date and they have to then sell the property, and let's just say you owe 1.6 mil and they put it on the market and it sells for 1 mil, you still owe them that 600 grand.
Yeah.
So if you don't have it in your house, they just take it off everything else.
Yeah.
So it's not just your house, it's absolutely everything that you own. So it's like, when I say put my house on the line, I put more than that.
So when you said, do you reckon we can get it done in 9-12 months, what you meant was, we need to get it done no matter what.
Basically, yeah.
you think, lad?
I need Labby to stop having 2-hour lunches. Nah, seriously, when we start this, when we get the welfare unit, it's just going to be no one leave site. Just bring your lunch, bring whatever with you. I'll have stuff in there, I'll have water, drinks, whatever. Microwave, like fruit.
Yeah.
And just no one leave site, because we just need to be like, it makes such a, it's not even like stopping for half an hour, because like, no, like the app takes half an hour off you for lunch, but no one has half an hour lunch, because even I went yesterday with Gareth, went to Mackey's, come straight back, and we were 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god. So yeah, having that, getting that welfare unit on, I mean, if I could get it on today, I would, you know what I mean? And then it means we're starting in January with like that on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, there's loads of other stuff going on today, but I've got that, and then I've got that other trailer that needs to go on for like just a bit of storage. If we have some odd like hand tools and materials,
Yeah.
we can get that on. Alright, we just come to get the shifters off the front. I've been saying about grabbing these for ages, even putting them in the back, and then I can't stand this when we just make a piles of rubbish. We are going to get a grab wagon, so they said about digging that up as well, because they want to do the driveway same as the neighbours. So one thing I've got to check is where the water and electric and gas come through, because hopefully they are way below that. And then we'll get this bit sorted, because these are moving back in soon. Let me have a little update for you. I haven't been on here for a while. Oh yeah, there we go. So that was one, the doorway, wasn't it? Which that looks good. We blended that in nice, to be fair. You can't really notice it walking past it. That's been bricked up. And then this one's to get bricked up, I think. So you can see a slight, that was already a colour change, so they've already had that, and then they've got 3 different bricks on here, but oh, they've got a nice little pillar up there now. And you can see the waste coming out for the bathroom, and nice. And then in here, look at this is absolutely mega. So this is what we've done, where we've countersunk the steel into the cavity. So then what we're going to do, what they've asked us to do, is just stud. So they want the plasterboard on here and across. So what we'll do is stud this bit across level. That way you won't know that there's a pillar there or a steel column. This floor's getting redone because it wasn't level with the original. So it was flush at it was flat at the doorway, but it wasn't level with obviously the rest of the house. So I think Mick's, you can see there where he's packed underneath that side. So hopefully we'll probably just put OSB down on that. Not OSB, chipboard. Be easier. Nice. And they've started the roof already. Nice. Need to get some bolts into there, and then so this is the detail I was on about last time, where we've bricked up there, and what we'll do is run across and put some ridge tiles on the top of that. But yeah, I'm just gonna come to grab the transformer and stuff, and I need to check because obviously last time I was here, Lewis said that this was broke. What I think it is, I think it's just worn away. I might see if Ronnie can actually weld that. Yeah, let's take that with us now and see if we can get that welded. And you can see the height now where the floor's going up to. So we're not that far off, to be fair. Once we level all that out, we've got the drains in with the pea gravel, so we can backfill some of this now and get next, I'll be getting that roof on, flying. Right, we need to grab these 2 shifters. I don't think we're grabbing them now, are we? Let's be honest. I think I might have to come back for them. Yeah, alright, I'll grab this. Maybe grab my welder from the yard and see if Ronnie can finger it. I've got my mate coming now, who's got a crane hire company, who's come to see whether we can do some of the works. We can hire a crane for a day, a week, whatever it is, and just try and get as much of the demo stuff done at the back as we can, like stripping the tiles and stuff like that. So let's see. Right, what's that? Second trip?
Yeah. Yep.
Second trip to go and move stuff. This is stuff that like I now do, but I never used to like factor in, you know, when I was given like prices or estimates for jobs. I just never thought, oh yeah, I've got to pay people to go and pick that stuff up and drop it off. And I'm lucky that I've got the trailer and stuff, otherwise it'd take ages if you were trying to get it in the back of a van or...
Yeah.
And Labby left his levels there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Will you make that mistake again?
Never.
What's up with them?
Lost one level as well. I can't find it now.
They've lost a level?
Yeah.
How'd you lose a level?
I just left all of my levels in the back.
It might be on that job.
Yeah, maybe. But I can't find it now.
Who are you blaming? What does, you're not a grass, but what does the name rhyme with? Smirris. Does it rhyme with Smirris?
Yeah, something like that.
What was up with it? Just cover the mortar?
Yeah, the rest were covered with mortar and there's the one level is not there. I just left them in the bag. The next day, I think you said...
Oh, so we didn't even text you to say, can I use these?
No. Nobody texted.
Hey, welcome to my world.
Welcome to my...
Welcome. Hey, imagine that, but every day with every tool that you own. That's me. Like, I just have to write off some stuff to go, right, like that mixer. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What the heck? That's like the newest mixer we've got. And someone's absolutely battered it, mate.
With the sledge.
And I know what yeah, looks like a proper hammer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I know what they've done. They've done that because they forgot to empty the mix. Come in the next day and it's rock hard, and that's the only way to get it off then. But I've never... I used to laugh when I see brickies pull up with a mixer like that, because I go, you don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? You're a crap bricklayer because your mixer's covered in crap and it's battered and... Oh well, just another tool, just money, isn't it?
Does Labby get extra TikTok payment and send a screen if it gets over like 100k views?
Yeah, if we get 100,000 views on this, Labby will be on it every week. You can start your own. What would you call it?
What would you call your YouTube channel?
What would your channel be called?
I have no idea. No.
Building with Lab.
Building with lab, yeah.
In the lab.
Building in the lab.
In the lab. Hey, that sounds like a different type of channel. Right, we've got the second trailer, we're just unloading it now. And so we've got the shifters to empty these basements out. And we've picked up the mixer, which this is the other mixer. So we had two mixers on that job. What's happened there is, I don't even know how that's happened. It's just completely snapped its weld. So luckily Ronnie's got his welder in his van. So if I plug this in and show you, so I've got a new button for this one. As you can see, it's just spinning. That's just broke the weld. But luckily Ronnie's got his welding in his van, so if he can weld that, we can clean this out and we can get a mix on and start repairing some of the internal brickwork on that. Ooh, look at this. That's a new one, isn't it? Yeah. Go ahead.
Not as good as them little ones we had done.
They're not as good?
Oh.
No? Hey, if it does the job on this, mate, it's worth it. Right, Ross is just going to take the wood to Biffa, and Biffa's open, so Biffa do accept non-recycling, but you've got to obviously weigh in. So if we get enough non-recycling on that other tipper, Connor's going to take that as well. But we'll see. Labby, just help him get... Just check if he needs help getting out there. Don't want him touching that Volvo. Yeah, if we can do that. And oh yeah, where's the scaffold's coming at 12. So yeah, just loads going on, which is how I like it. Loads going on. Stuff to do everywhere you look. See you in a bit. Go on, plug it in. And then what are you thinking? Put another weld over it?
I'll put a plate over it. Because when you weld, it's dead.
Yeah, here we go. It's back to life.
Yeah.
Back to life other
I
than
put a
covered
stab
in crap.
across it.
Yeah.
It just down there.
Yeah, good.
balance
Just
is not-
grind that off and make a little...
Have you got grinder with you?
Yeah. Alright, back after lunch. Let's see how he's getting on. Good bit of flat bar, that, isn't it?
Huh?
Good bit of flat bar at the back.
Yeah, that lasts for ages, that now.
Yeah? Hey, don't jinx it, lad. First mix, it falls off. Here's your high-vis. Right, so attention to this basement, which we've actually almost cleared. So the idea is we're going to clear this basement down to the hard ground. I think it's concrete in it, or flags. We're going to set a shifter up now. And we're just going through, but look what I've just found. Like, Jesus. Do you reckon you could restore that? Be some nutter who'd try. And what we want to do then is, because these walls are three or four bricks thick. 1, 2, 3. 3 or 4 bricks thick. So we'll be able to put the floor back in here, like, as soon as possible, because we're not changing, obviously, the downstairs stuff. I'll have to have a look on the plans, actually. And then if we get that floor in, we can then repair these bays here, and then we're away then. We can get the next floor in and keep going like that. But yeah, we found some mad stuff, haven't we? That's one of the funniest things I just pulled then. I was like, what the hell is this? Don't know what that is. Looks like a gas capped off, but it's too loose for that. I reckon it's just a pipe. Spare. We've had, how many sinks out of here? 20? 20 sinks. I don't know what he was doing with sinks, but yeah, we're going to try and get these 2 joists out, set a shifter up, and just start spading all the soil and whatever else, and then we'll just pick it out at the top then and put it into 3 piles. High-vis lab. It's no good there, is it? Need to get you a vest. Right, one of the problems on these jobs, isn't it? Because it's conservation, we're having to keep as many of these bricks as we can. So any full ones we're keeping, any halves are getting lashed. They'll get either crushed or just grabbed and then bring some crush back. See how we go. So we're just going to get all the full ones, yeah. But don't launch them, because half the time they break in half. I know, do you know what? I haven't got anything to lift that pallet that'll come on here anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. They're going to get handballed either way. Do you mean just so it looks better? Yeah. It's easier, as long as we know they're there. And we've got the shifter set up in the basement now, so what we're going to do is we're just going to spade everything onto here, and you'll just have to pick any bits of wood out. Yeah, everything else. Any wood or non-recycling, just throw it into 2 piles, and then we'll be away then. Right, here's where we're at. So what we figured out was, if we got one corner clear down to the concrete floor, then it's easier to scoop it with the spades into buckets, throw it on the shifter, and then we're tempted to get another shifter in here and just throw it straight on rather than using the buckets. But what we're doing now is just picking through it. Now we've got somewhere for it to like fall to. Hey, we've smashed it here, haven't we? Basically picking it this way to the bits we can scoop it up, get it rid, and then we'll get a grab wagon to grab all this soil and stuff. So at the top of the shifter, the lads are separating it all. So as we put it up now, it'll be soil and hardcore there, and you can see the lads throwing wood onto the tipper and non-recycling into the buckets to go onto the other tipper. Right, lads, I've just found the sign that we're going to keep on site, alright? How old do you reckon that one is, job centre? If anyone's slacking,
It's in English, so it must be a while.
if anyone's slacking, I'll just point to this. Everyone get the hint. There's a couple of signs, haven't we? What was the other one, Ron? What did it say?
Television rentals.
Oh yeah, television rentals. Look at that one.
Ronnie's on that big fucking man.
So Ronnie used to rent a telly, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hey, did you have to put coins in it?
Yeah.
So did you have the telly off for free? Or did you pay for it?
It's on the back of it.
And they just come every week and collect it?
Yeah.
How often do you have to put coins in?
As quick as you can before someone has to. Before someone goes to shop and buys sweets with them.
No, how long would the coin last in a telly?
2 hours, like, I think it started, used to be at 6p.
To be fair, you don't watch it that much, do you? When it's like, when you think about it, I only watch it at night for like an hour or two.
And you talking about when I was a kid, mate, that's all you had to do was to fucking tell.
And have sex.
And it went on for 12 o'clock.
That's all your
like
generation did was have kids, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How many brothers and sisters have you got?
Yeah, 6 brothers and 6 sisters.
I wasn't expecting that many.
So you
What?
can tell we didn't
That's
have
the-
a telly that often.
Your meter must have been broke, mate. Hey, I'm 6 brothers and 6 sisters. And you. 13 kids. Oh my God. That's the most I've ever heard, you know.
Is it?
Yeah. I thought Paul and Ross have got 6, lad. Alright. Hey. Right, I've got to use a stick to turn the radio off because it's too high. But that to me, hey, is a boss sign that I can't reach the floor. Because do you know how many basements you go in? And you're like that, look. You're crouching. Hey, the fact that this is a high ceiling and that other one, like, we can get away with insulating this floor, floating floor. Yeah. So you damp-proof it, insulate it, timbers on the floating on the insulation. Done. That's what you're working off then. So I'm made up with that. It'll just be what depth our joists come out at for this span, because they'll be bigger than obviously what was previously there. But I'm thinking 9x3s. It'll probably be. I'll work it out tonight actually. I reckon so, yeah. But a challenge is to get halfway. I don't know if you can see it now because it's dark, but all this bit's done, and we've just got what? I'd say one bulk bag there, and then we're like way past halfway, aren't we? Yeah. So that was definitely the right technique, wasn't it? Scraping it to this floor. And obviously using the shifter. Imagine people doing that without a shifter, mate. Like, how do you even do that? Wheelbarrows up a ramp or buckets?
Yeah.
We should have got the two shifters in and just spaded it on, and then obviously disconnected one shifter when we got there. But now I reckon we've smashed it today. And this wasn't even my plan. My plan was to get the scaffolding done. But at least the next day we're in. I'll see what days everyone wants to come in. And then yeah, I'm gonna try and, well, as soon as Chestnut's open, I'll go and get a few bags of lime and sand, and I'll start bricking this back up. Right, it's New Year's Eve, and I've managed to have the shave and I've had my hair cut, so Rachel's happy. I've just come to site. I don't mind doing this sometimes on my own because I can come and I haven't got any stresses of people asking me loads of questions or trying to get the most out of everyone. I can just come and I can just calmly try and make a plan, because honest to God, when I'm working, it's just like bang, 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 one after another, and you're just making decisions. That you can make a plan of what you want to get done that day, that week, and it just changes every day. Like the other day, we weren't even planning on going in there, but then I went to pick the shifters up and I was like, oh, let's do that. And, you know, luckily it worked out well. I'm just hoping that the grab company will take this as soil, or whether the lads will have to pick through it a bit more. And what I'm doing now is I'm just trying to work out. So Biffa's closed tomorrow. It's actually open today, but we haven't got enough to tip. If we did, I'd probably run and do that today, and just so we've got an empty tipper. You can see where we're up to there. We've got a bit more to get on that. and then that one's ready to go. But I want to get rid of it. I want to tidy the site up. So we need to we've got grabs booked in. So we've got ASC booked in as soon as they come back in. But this metal can go. So I'm just going around the back, trying to sort out the back as well. And need to get the scaffolding done. So I want all the scaffolding done on these two houses, and then I can stack all this in the back. So it's just trying to make space for stuff that it's safe, and we've got actual like walkways and stuff. So all this needs to go sort of stored somewhere. So the bins, when we do this, we won't use normal bins. They'll probably be commercial bins. So we won't need them. Plus, I don't want to store them on here for a year. So the student jobs are going to take them. So there's 2, 4, 5 green bins. The rest I'll take and drop off at the student jobs. Oh, bloody hell. So yeah, I'm just coming here to try and make a plan of say any sandstone we try and keep. Just make a plan of what we're doing and where we can put stuff. So if I clear all these bins, all this machine, you can go over. I can get my cherry picker in then. And I just need to try and get rid of this metal now. So I'm gonna try now and put some connectors on, and I'm gonna decompress these canisters. And then once they're decompressed, I'm gonna use the ripper on the digger, and I'm gonna pop the ends off so that we can weigh them in. Some of them haven't got labels on, so who owns them? So no one will take any sort of canisters if they're not like, you know, totally open sort of thing. But yeah, so if I can do that, that's a big job ticked off my list, and it just gets it. They just look worse, like, you know, when you see canisters lying around. And then what time is it? 10:30. I'm going to try and get all this onto the tipper, and then I'm trying to make space to get the welfare unit in. So the welfare unit's going to go here or there. Well, I've got to leave space for the cherry picker, so I do need to clear this hardcore it, but we're applying for an extension there, so I don't want to do too much that then's going to come out. So that's where I'm up to. Let me see if I can get this on, and I say try and decompress as many of these canisters as I can. So if anyone's wondering how to decompress these, you'll see a little pin in there. All I do is there we go. Just get every little bit of that out. I say, just need to decompress all these and then just get rid of them. Right, I'm not even joking. I think I've just done about 12 bottles, fire extinguishers, gas. Oh, actually, I've got one left. Oh, I missed it. Well, I've jumped on my digger now. That barrel's empty. Someone's using it as a water butt, so that can go straight on. I've just, while I had changed the ripper over, I'm just going to try and pull the rest of these roots out and see if I can free this up so that we can get all this garden sort of flattened out and get rid of it all. Ladies and gentlemen, how good is this digger? Like, woo! What I'm probably going to do now, I'm probably going to try and cut this up with the chainsaw as much as I can and try and make it into a manageable load. I reckon the claw would pick that up, but I don't want to test it, to be honest. Right, I feel like I've accomplished a lot today, even though I've only just come in for a little bit. I might see if I can clear this metal here, and then that'll make me feel better. And then it's just about, so this bit's actually all concrete under here, so that's actually good. I think that's good for the planning as well as everything else, because we've applied to just put car park spaces here. So what I might do is, I can't really do anything now, we've put the scaffold up. I should have really got the rest of this done, but yeah, I've just sort of motored on with stuff. or whether I set the conveyors up and just get it to the front maybe. We'll see. It'd be good to get this all done, wouldn't it, in hardcore, and then I've got somewhere to put everything on. It's just I've spent so much money on grabs, and I'm running out of funds now until these houses complete, and then I get the development funding then. But yeah, just gotta try and crack on with as much as I can. I'm just trying to think if there's. I'm going to end up with green waste. Well, definitely with that. I need to cut the ivy off this tree. So I think they said if you just cut it at the bottom, it'll just die. And then obviously I don't have to worry about actually pulling it out and stuff. But yeah, I've really enjoyed coming in today on my own. I do wish I could have like 10 people here and just go, yeah, get that gone, bang, done. Get this moved, done. But yeah, starting to look like a site. I'm trying my best to get the welfare unit in. That is the biggest thing, but I'm waiting on the drains from Sky Plastics. I ordered them before Christmas, trying to get them, said next day delivery, and they messaged me to say that they didn't have the 6 metre lengths in, so could they send 2 3 metres, and I was like yes, and by the time I'd done that I'd missed the before Christmas deliveries. But yeah, looking good. Right, that's it for, what day is it, Tuesday? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday. Happy New Year for those who are watching by the time I've edited this. And I'm just off out now with Rachel, Anderson and Cooper. I'm going to get something to eat in town, so. I've just been chatting to one of the neighbours outside on Green Haze then. And yeah, it's good. Hopefully they're all positive that stuff are getting done. I feel like surely I've found the one street now where the neighbours will like us. where like they don't mind all the building and work and whatever getting on, because obviously they've been left for so long. So he's the guy I was speaking to, he's just said he's happy to like email me or write a letter of that he's happy with the plans I showed them. So yeah, I need to try and get as many of them now so I can submit them with the pre-application and take it from there. Yeah, right. I'm off to have fun, so I'll see you next week. Well, no, sorry, Thursday, Friday with him. So I don't know, I might end up carrying on this episode depending on how long it is. But yeah, thanks for watching. Good morning, New Year's Day, and I'm in McDonald's. Unfortunately, there's a McDonald's on the way from my house to the job, and it becomes harder and harder to say no to this, what do they call it, like a sausage breakfast sandwich and a toffee latte. But over the course of this job I need to not go to McDonald's, because if I imagine like having that every day, every morning, and then when I'm stuck for work for lunch, so we get the welfare unit in and I can have my Simmer Eats meals, yeah, I can't be having breakfast, Mackey's breakfast and a Mackey's lunch. I'll soon be deteriorating if I start doing that. So I need to put my hands down, I need to put my phone down to get in my van. Happy New Year. So because it is technically a bank holiday, we are trying to do jobs that don't make noise. So what the first thing we're going to do is we've just got a load of wood from the back, trying to tidy up. So what do you reckon the end goal for today should be?
Try and get work done without anyone else having a mind.
That's the first bit.
I mean,
yeah.
TikTok are going to come at you as well.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing this. It's this day.
Yeah. But I reckon, like later on, well, if we can go and get these shifters, yeah, we can set the acros up in that house, under the floor. We can finish the scaffold today, and what I'll do is I'll pass the boards down off that old scaffold. They can go on the tipper, and then end of the day, fill the metal. Yeah. Do you reckon that's achievable? So we've got shifters, fill the wood tipper, fill the metal tipper. Have you seen how many canisters I had to cut open?
No.
Look at that.
What kind of stuff? Oh.
You just collected fire extinguishers, but they won't take them if they're not open. So I've had to decompress them and then cut the heads off them to show that there's
nothing in there.
There's nothing in them, yeah. But it means that we can get all that metal done. I really need to try and get the back boxed off so that I can move all this stuff back.
Yeah.
And we've got space, but then I'm waiting on grabs on Monday. So let's push this out and we'll go and get these two shifters. Right, we've come to get 2 remaining shifters, and then what else we're doing is we're just getting any metal and wood because we've got the tippers on that job, and we should be left with we could do with like some maybe bins like that. Get the other bag. Hey, if we get the other bag and throw the non-recycling in a bag, and then we should just be left with rubble here. So if we get the wood and metal and put all the non-recycling in a bag, and then I just need to shout at whoever's been on this job, because this is like, that is the most annoying thing ever, to come and throw a load of plasterboard on top of a rubble pile, all little tiny bits as well, when we've got ton bags. We've got loads of ton bags here. Just put it in a ton bag and then it's separate. But we'll spend, what, half an hour here, and it'll look a lot better, and then I can book a grab in for here then. Wow, so we've got how many bags? 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of non-recycling. We've put the rest of the sand into 1 bag, and then we've got some pea gravel left. And then we've got a tipper now. Just need to throw the net and strap that on, and then we can take all that off on our job. And then this looks better now, ready for a grab. So I should have got that sort of straight away, but they now want this bit dug out so they can do a driveway, same as the neighbours. So I'll have to book in the digger here for half a day, just scrape all that. We'll have to CAT scan, see where the mains are. But yeah, not bad for a little hour. What's that? Drain cover? Yeah, the old one. Yeah. Inspection one. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so we're on I think we're doing well today, tidying up, aren't we? We're just going to try and get this walkway clear again, and we're doing the acros, and I found the pins, the long lost pins that need to make a little staircase down here, don't I? So Labby, here's 10 pins. I've got more on the yard that I need to find, but what we're going to do is we're going to brace all in here. And what I'll do is I'm going to get my angle grinder and cut that up as well. So we'll brace this, and that way we can start working on that then. So those got pins and all these haven't. Jesus. I remember someone cutting them off one day saying, oh, they're in the way. And I just remember going, nah, like they're never coming back. Let me go and get my angle grinder and we'll cut this up, get that on the metal run. Right, I've got all these bins to go to the student jobs, so they'll get recycled, because when their bins get robbed and the students start moaning, it takes weeks and weeks to get them off the council. So I messaged me mate and said, look, I'm getting rid of these, do you want them? And he was like, yeah. So we'll store them. When one bin gets taken off the student job, they'll swap it. And while I was on the subject, this is in like DPF limp mode, because the DPF's blocked again. Now I don't know what's causing the engine light. Simon was saying he wasn't sure what it could be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean my DPF myself. So I had the fella out last time we'd done it, I think it was 180 quid. And basically take this off, squirt the cleaner in. So let me show you. Got 2 cans of it. So DPF foam cleaner. What's it say you do? English. Remedy, cleaning. Where does it say directions? But yeah, you basically just squirt it into the thing, leave it for a bit, and then obviously run it, and it'll clear it out, and hopefully my van will start working for a bit. So let me go and get my spanner and undo that one, turn it on, and I'll squirt this in and then I'll turn it on. Right, so I've just undone that bit. Let's take that out. Jesus, look how blocked it is. That is blocked, isn't it? And I'll give that a clean because that could be also causing it a bit of problem. So what I'm going to do is give this a shake. I'm guessing they give you this extra long tube to get it like right down into the DPF. Oh, one sec. Right, let's get that right the way down. I'm going to end up dropping this, aren't I? Come on. Right, trying to get... Oh, can't even see it. Right, so I've emptied that can in. And the only thing is, when the fella done it last time, it looks like it's blowing a bloody thing out. But when he done it last time, like foam was coming out with us. It just looks like loads of smoke now, doesn't it? So hopefully, see, it won't regen itself because I've got a fault on the van, but hopefully it lets me drive for the week. It's all right. Right, where are we up to?
Acro's done.
All right, let's go and try and move some of the scaffold away, and I'll move that cherry picker back.
Tell me where you want it, I'll put it there.
Right, I said this morning, I came and got a coffee and a sausage thing here this morning. I said I wasn't going to come back. But treating Connor all night to a Mackey's, mate.
Don't blame me, treat me.
Yeah. But yeah, gonna go and get a Mackey's and then head back, and I think it's gone well today, hasn't it?
Yeah, no, we've done good. Speedy.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I was just saying to Connor then that it's so easy to get distracted on this job because there's just everywhere you look, there's something needs doing, and it's hard to try and prioritise it into what needs doing more than other bits, but it just all needs doing at the same time. What are you getting? What do you want? What's your go-to at Mackey's?
A couple of double cheeseburgers and a coffee.
Is that it?
Yeah, man.
Cheap date, you.
To be honest.
Got a bit of light. Got a bit of light. What are you thinking?
I mean, I think it's so there's something, I hope anyway, it's right by in the bay, but you can't really get to it from the side, there's too much stuff, and I don't want to risk that floor anyway, so we need to get it, when you get the window out,
Okay.
I'll get it from the outside.
But what is it?
Well,
Brackets, is it?
It should be 2 brackets.
Big metal things, are they?
Big, heavy iron brackets
Okay.
for the porch of our house.
Alright.
One already got stolen, and I had to have one made, which cost...
Stolen from here?
I end up having to get 2 more made.
Was it stolen from here?
No, it's stolen from our house actually. This is just years ago.
What do you want to do? Because we've got acros. Because I'm just thinking about like actually standing in these rooms. Do you know what I mean? Like obviously the floor's gone in that corner, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So,
we're gonna put an acro down there.
I'm thinking like if you need help, we can. Yeah. I don't know what you're thinking now because it's like impossible, isn't it, for you to clear this before.
It's not that bad. I mean, you step over that last bit, it's not a problem.
No, I meant like, but it's going to be impossible for you on your own to clear this, isn't it?
It is a bit.
Before the 16th of Jan.
That's the bit happens on the 16th of Jan, because I've had no reply. I'll have to go on to them again tomorrow morning. If they never get back to me, she's not got back to me once. And I've rung enough times and sent messages.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be in now, but just keep chasing. Solicitors are always
Yeah.
the same, aren't they? You just got to keep chasing them.
Yeah.
But if I were you, I'd clear as much as you can from the basement, and then what we can do is we can put scaffolds up and acros so that that floor doesn't go.
Amazing.
Is it gone or is it?
No, it hasn't really. But there's a stack of Kingspan, whatever it is.
Let's have a look.
Which we get out. And it's not red.
I'm only thinking like that floor looks bad there, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the weight of that, if it's supporting those.
What are they, slabs?
That's a fireplace from.
Oh, you need to get that out then sooner rather. What are you thinking of doing with it all?
Well, I'm just taking some stuff now to.
That's it, I've got the van, the Luton van if you want to borrow that.
Well, can I just have that and use it for a bit?
Yeah.
Leave it with me.
Yeah.
Is that alright?
Alright, well I'll have it here. So when are you next coming here? Because we haven't got, how many days now until the 16th?
16, 15.
15 days. Because there's so much, like, obviously there's stuff you want to keep, isn't there? But then there's just so much volume that you'd have to have, even if I had 10 lads here, it'd still struggle to get it.
If you can let me have that Luton van then,
Yeah,
when tomorrow?
I can get it here tomorrow, yeah. I'm here tomorrow, so it's only round the corner.
Yeah.
So if I get the Luton van here, that'll help. Okay. Sound. And then what do you want to do? Do you want to get a skip? A big skip?
Well, we'll get everything out what I want first.
Yeah.
You know, I mean...
Because the only...
like a couple of grand's worth of scaffolding stolen now. You know, that's fucking hard.
From here? Yeah. Is that the one the woman's on it? The woman's texted me and said an aluminium scaffold.
No, that's mine now.
I said, we haven't been any aluminium.
I wouldn't have thought so. I don't remember. Where did she say it was?
But I don't know.
I mean, it wasn't in the van. I think she's dreaming. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think.
She told me it was 700 quid to for scaffold, and I think I thought she was on about that stuff in the front. So I was like, listen, that was that was completely rusted, gone.
Well,
like
all the stuff at the side.
That's still there.
It's still there, is it?
Yeah.
All right. Because that should be all right. You only use it.
Tube, all the tube we've kept. Any like stray bits of tube. I've not been anything that is like any value. The only stuff we've got rid of is like just literally like obvious junk. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. All right, well I'll bring the Luton van, but then I was thinking like because once from the 16th when I'm getting like the development funding, I'll just be like gung ho with this then.
Yeah.
So the roof will be coming off, and I'll just need to get it done as quick as I can. Yeah. So I was thinking if like worst case scenario, because like I say, it's impossible now for you to be able to clear this on your own. I don't know if you've got loads of mates you can bring in to help you.
Well, a fella will help me.
Yeah. But if not, like you can get a roll on, roll off skip. You know the ones they have at the tip.
Yeah.
And that's £180 a ton.
Yeah.
So anything else that you go, that's rubbish.
All the money you've had off the scrap.
Mate, do you know what you get for scrap? So if I fill that tipper, I'll get 80 quid. So it's costing me more to put it in the tipper and drive there and drive back than what we're getting. That's just to get rid of it. Obviously, I've had to take that scaffold down to put our scaffold up. But I'll get the van here tomorrow, try and help you out as much as I can, and then if not, I'm thinking you'll need a roll-on, roll-off skip. But then, if you've not got money for that now, do you know what I mean? I'd have to take it off the very end balance that I owe you.
Right. Okay, I'm putting these in the van.
Do you hand? Right, got this camera's quality's crap. Steve's just given me a lift and I've come to pick up the Luton van because I want to try and give him as much chance to get this done. However, will it open, please? Come on. think its battery's completely dead. I think the thingy key works on this, and then I'm gonna have to jump start it. He's just dropped me off, and it could end up where he's dropped me off and now I've got to go and get a taxi back to me van. What, do you know what? Why do I do this to myself? It's always the last thing of the day. I always try and squeeze stuff in to make the day as productive as possible, but this has just been bleeping for like 5 minutes and then it finally triggered. So when both goes green, it means you can start the van. But I remember doing this last time and I had to do it 7 times for it to finally start. And it just tried to start and then just give up. Luckily I brought a spare full battery because I think I'm going to need it. Like, you look at the size of this battery and the size of the battery that's in the van. Like, it's impressive that whatever this machine does to give it a little boost for that few seconds, it just wasn't enough to fire up then. So I might do it, turn it over, let it heat the coils up, and then try and turn it over. I think I tried to start it too quick last time, and I'll probably have to cut this video because you don't want to sit here and watch this go. Oh, let's try again. Right, we're cooking on gas. Started. I did have to change the battery, so good job I did bring that battery because otherwise I'd have been sat here now feeling a bit stupid. I'm just going to go and give this a good run now. I'm worried about to even turn the lights on. Not using all the electric on it. Everything's all delayed. I don't think it's got enough power to do it. But yeah, let me go and run this round the block a few times and hopefully it'll charge itself. Right, it is. Right, we're turning the heating off because I've just put it on because it was freezing. It is, what is it, 7 o'clock, and I've got a call out in town as well for bar 54. So he's just texted me saying he's at the match and he's going to ring me afterwards. So I'm gonna go back now. I've missed Anderson going to bed, and yeah, I'm gonna go and grab something to eat now and then head to bar 54, try and sort their drains out for them. I just think any little bit of extra cash I can earn after work that will help pay for this job. Like, I don't want to get to the end of the job and think, oh, like I wish I'd have done a few call outs because it would have been handy having that extra money. So I just can't work as hard enough now as I need to because I just don't want to have any regrets. So if it doesn't work, I'll be able to look back and go, well, you know, I didn't there was no point where I could have done better, or there always is, but like the main thing I've got to do is be on the ball with like motivating the lads and having materials and a plan, and we don't want to do something that then we have to go back and change or anything. But yeah, so yeah, I might film it later, we'll see. Like, Friday morning, and I just woke up thinking, I wonder what challenges I'll face today, because every single day there's a machine doesn't work, someone doesn't turn up, something doesn't go right, and you've got to adapt. And the first one is this bloody van. So it only does it when it's cold. I've just got to sit here, turn the key until it just decides, oh yeah, go ahead, I'll have a go. I should really get it. Like everything, there must be something called that, where you just put stuff off until it becomes enough to actually deal with, but just not to the point of Steve, who we're buying these houses off. So I was getting a bollocking off Steve for throwing away stuff that, oh, come on, my thumb's sore. For throwing away stuff that I considered like quite clear and obvious junk that he said is brand new, and you're like down to the point where there was like a hose pipe coming out the house or the window. Would have been one like the earlier episodes, and come on, this car now, like every time I do this I get to the point where I think I don't think it's actually going to start today, and then it just goes, tries to start, and then I just turn the next key and it just starts fully. Oh my god, this is like, I think this is the longest I've done it for though, so I might be doing something wrong. Yeah, and I've dropped the van off now. Now I need to say to him that this van is not a storage van. It is a way of getting material from one place to another. It is not a container. Please do not fill it with, and like some of the stuff he's got in there is so heavy. Oh, come on. Right, one thing that's cool that I thought I'd share with you is the where am I? Oh, the light app. So I've ordered some sockets from them as well, but did you know that you can do timers on it? So I've set it to come on at like 5 to 8 and then go off at like 9 and then come back on when it goes dark and stuff, which I think is cool. And then I'm going to do the same with the socket. So what I've got is I've ordered 110 transformers. We're going to need one for each house, and then I've ordered 50-meter lengths of 110 lights because they've got to be 110 volt on a site. So each house will have that. It'll be lit up inside, which is good. And then I've also ordered some smaller 110 like floodlights just to put round whilst we're if we're in an area that you just want to light up quickly. Like we've got a few of the lads into there. I think Connor, Scott, Ronnie and me, and I don't know if Labby's in. Let me message him now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go and just hook my trailer back up. I'm going to go and pick up the cut block stairs I've got from my mum's garage, so she'll be happy. That will be all my scaffolding on here then. I'll see. Do you know what? I think that's all the scaffolding from my mum's. I used to store it in her garden, so when I got the yard, she was absolutely made up. But yeah, let me go and I'll open up here, see if anyone else is in, and I'll take 2 of the lads with me now and go and get them. And then I'm gonna go and pick more scaffolding up. I'm gonna have to go and buy a bit more scaffolding. And then we've got on our other scaffolder coming in tomorrow to come and brace everything to thing it. Hopefully he'll give it the sign off to go, right, yeah, that's ready to use now. That's what we're after. Oh, and I have to pick me ladder gates as well. Right, I'm finding bits of scaffold I didn't know I had. So I've just found, well, not found, but remembered. I've got an aluminium scaffold tower that was my granddad, so he'll be happy looking down thinking that his tower's still getting used. We actually used that on so many jobs before I bought the cut block scaffolding. And then we've got the cut block stairs as well. And then we've got a few standards. What I'm thinking is, lad, put them through the tubes and I'll strap them down both ends, yeah. Right, as I've moved the van, I've got to move this trailer because you can't leave a trailer if it's not connected to a van. So this should be going to the new site now. I feel a bit disappointed. I feel a bit let down, you know, done all this work and sort of good deeds, and it's been shut down. But you know, I can see the reasons for it now. So I've got to find a charity shop that wants these 2 brand new beds and mattresses and covers and that. So hopefully there'll be someone, and then let's go and get this set up and move the job. So yesterday, obviously this was completely flat. So I ran it for a good half an hour, 40 minutes on the motorway. And this was the reason why, because if the battery's completely flat, these chargers just won't pick it up. They won't even like engage it. So luckily it's registered it as 12.6 volts, but completely dead. So now it's actually charging. So when I plugged it in then, it didn't even have that 1 bar. It just had no battery, but it was showing 12 volts. When it's completely dead, it might show like 6 volts or less. And the charger just won't pick it up, won't activate. I just got to watch now because I've got to try and I'll be able to put that where the curb is, won't I? And then no one will trip on it because it's the curb. There we go. So much going on today. It's good, I like it. Let's check how the lads are getting on here. What have we got left? About 1, 2, 3, 4 ton. Maybe 5 with the bit under the window. And then what we're going to do is set the tower up then. And, yeah. So what we're going to do, Ron, is we're going to brick up them pockets. Because we're not going to pocket the wall in. We're going to brick that up and we're going to bolt to the wall. Because what? To the same floor, but so you know if you pocket in, the wall can still. They're rotten, yeah. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Brick them up. Because what we want to do is we want lateral. We want restraint all the way. Whereas that it gives it weight, but it doesn't stop it. It doesn't stop the wall or the timber moving. Whereas if we do that and we concrete screw and bolt a timber all the way round and then bolt all our timbers in, that acts as like a fully secured load then to like keep all the walls tight. And then we do that on the next level again, and then that holds that wall, and then we go again. Yeah. It's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, it's just that middle bit. It's just that middle bit where the joists have actually pulled the wall out. So sooner we get that down, the better. And then Alexander Steele's open Monday, and I can get some 80 by 80 box sections, and we'll start getting these lintels bricked in. They won't have it. It's easier just to get it from thing. It's all oxidised, painted and that as well. Sounds? It does literally remind me of like Oldham Brothers skipyard here, isn't it? But I've just put a new blade on my recip saw for getting through whenever wood's got soil on it. You don't use the chainsaw, you want to use a recip saw. So that's it. Hey, what's mad is, let me show you that. Like it's actually like still, you know what I mean? It's like what? Look at that. That end's completely rotten and gone, and this end's still like solid, isn't it? Yeah. Right, get that on the tipper, and then that one can go today, can't it? Right. I'll leave that here so that when we need to cut any joist up, we've got it. And then we're going to weigh these in separate because the aluminium's slightly better. And we're keeping these because I don't know with the window situation yet. I'm waiting on all the companies to come back in, whether we're going to keep them, whether we're going to be able to reuse them. Now, with the windows, obviously they were single glazed. When they're double glazed, they'll be heavier. So some of these weights won't be the right size for the new windows. However, some of the big ones might do some of the smaller windows, etc, etc. So what we've done is we've just kept them all to one side, and if we need to reuse them, we will. We'll see. Labby's doing a good job of separating the waste. Nearly getting it into the street. Just saying, the yard looks empty now. Most of the stuff's gone to this site. What me and Ronnie are doing is we're just trying to clear this, and we're going to try and get this out ready to get towed to site so we can make space later today for this. put the hardcore down, whack the ground, and then we can get this to site and start getting used, the toilets and kitchen. And I'll be able to put some of the brick and stuff that's here and make the yard look a bit wider. I was just saying then about piling, the sooner I can pile that and get the water blocks up with the barriers, the better. I'm still waiting on the company who manufacture these slabs, because we need another load to go here and at the back. Right, I'm going to help Ronnie before he starts moaning at me. Right, so all we've got is we've got one of the extensions, and then I've got, this came with the cherry picker actually, so what I've done is I've just tried and measured that, and if I try and drill this out now, look at the stuff I've got on the yard. I've just took it to the, I have actually. I suppose I've made it easier, hasn't I?
You'll fly to it now if you've got one outside.
Yeah, let me go and have a look in the man. Oh, I think I dropped them off at the extension job. I've got everything on, I just don't know where it is. Hey, I just don't know where it is. Right, so what I have got is a cone drill, so I reckon we'll be able to do that. And how far out was it? Put that bolt on it. Oh, it needs a little bit, yeah. Sounds, yeah. Tube phone's got no battery, so I've had to swap to my actual phone. What we're doing is we managed to get that bar on. Well, it's the other side of this at the minute. We're just pumping the tyres up because as we started moving it, we realised the tyres weren't fully inflated. So I'll do both of them. I've just disconnected the water, nearly forgot. And then just need to run this. Ron, do you want to coil this wire up? And I'll go and get a zip tie. There's the FOD. No, the yellow cable. Yeah. The yellow cable should be, just need to coil that up for transporting. And then blue ones actually, we're going to get some zip ties. So, this is where we're up to. We've got that in. Yeah, I just want to film it, see if we can manage to successfully get this out. Try and go like forward, round, and around. What about the back though? I need to check, don't I? So I'm so distracted in that I forgot someone's bought this. So I just said to Ronnie, I haven't even tested it for a while. So that's the speed. So you can adjust. Wait there, don't touch anything, yeah? Is
that forward? That's Chinese for forward and Chinese for backwards.
Yeah. So alright, that's the big conveyor, folded down to 3 meters. I had a bit of what time is it? 1 o'clock. I had a bit of trouble getting it in and out, so we ended up using the forklift to like lower it down. But all good. Ronnie's panicking, she's going out at 2. She only worked till 2, so he's strapping all my van, getting all the lads on. Right, and I'm going to go back to job now. The sign of what's to come, isn't it? We've only got a few of the vans here. What have we got now? 1, 2, 3, trailer, van. Got a few, and then we've got all my vans here. 2, 4, yeah, all my vans are here. Yeah, there's the wood tipper. You're going to take that? Yep. Swapsies. Right, I'm going to go and get some scaffolding and boards in this. I just need to hook the trailer back up, so I just had to take it off my van, put it on here, and about 5 cars turned up all at the same time, didn't they? Put the net on that, you can go and take that. Boss? Wicked. Flying? Oh. Which one are you pressing?
No, for that one, for the black
Yes, so the black one works and the other one doesn't.
key. Yeah, the black key. So
Oh.
sometimes it'll work. And then
What you got to do is when it doesn't lock.
go back in. Yeah, I'd say,
Yeah, sounds. You're on it. Right, so this is what we just brought from the yard. Luckily, I've got some bricks on my yard that match this bay, which is boss. Let's go and see how the lads are doing. Let's have a look how we're getting on.
Grafting today.
Radio. Oh, go ahead. Look at that floor. We can polish that. We can polish that floor. Yeah. Oh, is that a drain as well? Is that a drain?
Yeah.
Boss, we've got gravity drains.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Cool. So next thing, setting the shifters up in there, just getting it into the back.
Yeah.
And getting it ready for the grab wagon. But look at that, mate. That's. Do you know what's mad though? So, oh yeah, I suppose it is, isn't it? Like that is a flat from like that wall there, like all the way down. Oh no, I suppose it.
Wait, that's bigger than my house.
And it goes back to there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, boss. Right. Let me go and get this scaffolding. Chris is coming back tomorrow. I've made it to Charlie Clifford Scaffolding and I'm getting full pallet of boards on the trailer, and then I'm going to get loads of cup lock and some adapters, some 2.4 poles. I'm trying to think what else I needed. I did need another sheet of this actually for the yard, so I might get one of them while I'm here as well. We'll have a little look around, see if there's anything I need. Oh, like board clamps and brackets and stuff. I need some of them. Sound? And then, well, see how much space I've got. Might get some more of these bins as well. Oh, that's when you know it's late. When the light comes on, the high-vis starts reflecting. I'm back from Charlie Clifford Scaffolding. We've got 50 new boards, standards, ledgers, a gym wheel. Hopefully everything we need to get these two semis completely done, and I've even got the cup lock stairs. So scaffold's in tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get that boxed off tomorrow, and like this scaff will just be, this will be the best scaff we put up. Definitely the highest. Then we've had to go that high before. But yeah, need to get it all off because it's just gone half 4 now. Lads are working hard as always. Have you enjoyed today as much?
I've had a fantastic day today.
Have you?
Got 2 tip runs.
Oh, nice. That's good. So we've got 2 empty tippers for tomorrow. Boss. Right, good morning. Saturday morning. What we're doing, we're clearing the back today. So we're gonna, there's actually concrete underneath all this. I don't know if you can see it there, look. Oh, good. Here, and it runs for about 6 meters that way. So what I'm going to do is scrape all that mud off it, put it over there, and we're going to get the bricks, stack them to one side and crush them. And it's starting to ice everywhere at the minute, which is good. We've got our chief scaffolder in. So the lads are just helping him, he's boxing in that middle bit and hopefully get the stairs on. And I'm going to try and clear all this so that we can get all the machines and tools into the back here, so I can get rid of this hardcore pile, hopefully over there. Yeah, hopefully today it'll look a lot tidier and we'll have the scaffolding all done. Right, I've just swapped over a new chain to try and get rid of this stump that we've inherited. So I'm just going to try and chop this up as small as I can, and then I can use the digger, get it on a van, and we might be able to do a not a greenery run today and just get rid of them. That's what I'm trying to do today, just get rid of stuff off site as quick as we can. Right, let's just cut through this. Right, we've got our soil pile in the front. I'm just going to jump on the digger now. The lads are getting rid of the ivy and bushes and stuff, and I'm going to scoop and get rid of this pile. get that to the front, and then we can mesh, hardcore that, and the cherry pick can go here so that we can go and, well, cut all these branches off and inspect this one, and eventually start stripping the slates off as well. So yeah, Chris is busy doing the scaffold, Scott's filling the digger up with diesel. All go. Oh my god, look at the teeth in my face. Oh my god, it's freezing. Like, oh. Do you know what? I haven't done an update for a while. I've just been on the digger. That's why I'm cold, because normally when you're working you don't feel it. But I've got two t-shirts on. I've literally got 2 t-shirts on, a jumper and another jumper. Oh my god, and I'm still cold. Like, oh. But we're flying today. I'm trying to get it where I get all the vans, trailers, everything else on the site, and trying to, like, you know, not be like doing 2 jobs over and over again, moving stuff. So we're gonna just go through the bloody red light, and not, like, you know, moving stuff to move that. We can get everything on. Oh, and then I don't know if you laugh, I seen online this crane. So I can't remember what I was searching for, and this crane come up, and I was like, what? And it's 15 meters high and it's 15 meters out, and it lifts 1.5 ton or 1.8 ton. Bloody hell, that's so. Jesus. Oh my god, I literally cannot see anything. That's not even my windscreen. And let me show you it, because I was looking at it and I thought, you know what, that would actually help. And then I just think, what are you doing, Andy? You're mad. Right, I'm gonna go diesel and then I'm gonna get something to eat, even though it's 2 o'clock. Right, so I've just come to the yard. As you can see, it's looking quite well. Got this ready to go. However, I lied the other day. I said all my scaffolding was on this site, and it wasn't for these. So these are like landing or loading bays, sorry. I thought we don't need them because we haven't got a telehandler. However, the scaffolder's just said to me, you need some. Right, it's 6 o'clock, nearly 6 o'clock. I'm just walking around trying to make a plan and try and, like, make things clear in my head, sort of what's next. But there's so much going on everywhere you look. Each direction there's just stuff getting done that it just looks an absolute mess at the minute. Like, look at this. So we've got the shifters. I don't know what's up with this shifter. I need to try and figure out, because that was always that's the newest shifter I've got. So I might be able to have a look on the ECU what it's saying's up with it. But the only other thing I can do is plug that one in first. I know for some reason I don't know if it was that one or one of them that you have to plug in first. I'll try it, but yeah, that was so annoying. But I'll just show you what I've done at the back. I just want to get rid of all this clay and have a clean site, but it's so hard, so I'm nearly there. Obviously we're applying for an extension here, so whatever I'm doing now is going to be temporary while we go and cut the branches and stuff off. So I can probably do that next time I'm in. I can go up, cut the branches off, get them gone, because we've got rid of all the other bits, the ivy and stuff now. And what I want to do is get that flat, get it whacked, and get me cherry picker there, go up, can further inspect the roof and stuff then. And then we've got all this bit. I need to put a light up there still. We've got all this bit, and what we've done is we've pulled the flags up, and you can't see, but there's a mesh there. And what we're going to do is crush these bricks onto there, and then we should have this whole area hardcore whacked. That's the next job, because we've quickly run out of space on this site. It seems mad because it's like the biggest site we've had, but you do quickly run out of space. I can see another think, look how, oh, you can't see, just about see how much ivy's on that actual tree. But yeah, let's get it all cleared up, level, and then we've got stuff to come in. Right, let me lock everything up, and yeah, I feel clearer in my mind now, like just focus on getting this big pile of rubble crushed. We've spread some topsoil out over the other side where the garden's going to be, and if we can just have this whole area ready for when I get lending and I've got more people here then. So I need to bring in the trailer and the welfare unit, which is why I want to really get some of this all tidied up. Right, right, let me just lock up. Right, before I go, it's 20 to 7. I've just been trying to diagnose this. Now, we thought that the light didn't work on this, but it does. It's just very faint. I don't know whether that's the plastic that's thingied or whether the light itself is just not very bright, but I've just took it off. This is like the ECU, so you loosen the belt, and I opened it up, the ECU there had a signal for 1, which 1 normally means it's good to go, but when the light was flashing here, that means that the one of these buttons is thinking. So what I've just done is I've just bypassed the buttons and it's working again. I just need to tighten the belt. But yeah, boss, it's nice when you do a bit of electrics in it and it works and you can just press a button and you're good to go again. Good morning, Sunday morning, and this will be the last day for this week's episode. And here's me thinking I was only going to do a couple of days, and I've ended up doing 7 days. So I've got the scaffolders coming in. He set himself a target of trying to get the back and the stairs done, so that the scaffolding's pretty much like almost boxed off all the way around. We can do the rest of the bits, putting like the toe boards, the kick boards, the zip tying the brick guards on and stuff. But it's absolutely freezing. So this is the first time I've had to wake up and fully like scratch like a few mil of ice off my windscreen, which I'm not looking forward to doing that every day. And this van struggles to start in the cold, so I don't know what it is, what I'm going to have to get done, and what time I'm going to do it, because although I've got 5 vans, I sort of need this van because this has got all like the odds and sods, like little hand tools and stuff in that we need on the job, and little materials that the lads are like, oh, I need a concrete screw or this or that, and I'm like, yeah, I've got it. So I don't know whether I'm just going to have to keep using it until it fails. Normally that's what I'm not to advise people to do. However, I'm in one of those situations where do as I say, not as I do. Right, I don't care. I'm going to go to Mackey's this morning and get a coffee and a sausage sandwich. Right, and then I'm going to try and do some filming today and show you like social media what we're doing. The channel's gone mad. Like, not so much the YouTube. It's so weird, social media. So YouTube's the hardest one to like do well off. TikTok's the easiest. So I think we're on 12,500 like followers on TikTok now after posting the video about these houses, and like blown away by all the messages. I'm at like 8,000 on Instagram. It's nuts. And this is all just since doing that video. I was only on like a few thousand, and then since I've done a video about these houses, so many people have followed and messaged and said, oh, I can't wait to watch this journey. So I feel obliged now to like do a good job of showing it, but then I'm also I also don't want to show too much, because at the minute it's an absolute mess. So I don't want it to look I don't want to show too much and everyone go, oh god, that's terrible. But yeah, that's why I'm coming in yesterday and today. I'm just going to try and tidy up today, get the scaffolding done with Chris, and then I'm just going to tidy up and do all the little fiddly bits, like trying to put this back on the cherry picker and stuff. Right, just come to site, and as we've got here, it's just started snowing. Oh, that throws a spanner in the works, doesn't it? I'm gonna text the scaffolder now, see what he's doing, but I doubt we'll be able to do it. What I'm trying to do is trying to get some of these little jobs ticked off. So one of them is I've got these new connections to go on this. I just charged these fully charged now, and I've got, let's say, better connections to go on it, and then they're easier to come off as well, hopefully. So I'll put these on now, and then I need to make a cover for this because they come without one, and I don't fancy leaving these batteries open. So we did keep a sheet of metal, and I'm hoping that the lads haven't binned it. However, I left it right next to it, so I'm guessing when we've done the metal run, the lads have binned it, even though it's in the group to keep it. Is it here? No. Oh, great. I'm gonna have to make some sort of cover for that temporarily. Right. Oh, it's 20 to 1 on Sunday, and I've just finished erecting this staircase. So I don't know if you can see, but we've got a staircase all the way up to the roof. However, I'm still missing some scaffold bits that we can bring the staircase outside and have the full run of the scaffold, which is going to be better. So I'm going to order them. I'll probably pick them up tomorrow, and then we can change the scaffold around a bit. There's loads to do, but I'm just flagging a bit, so I'm a bit tired, so I'm going to go back and have a rest, and hopefully I'll be better tomorrow, because I don't want to do too much and then be absolutely knackered and get ill. The more we do and the more scaffolding we put up, the more I can see bits that have happened. So there's a bit on the side of this house that I'll show you in the next episode, which is fun and games again. But yeah, that was very close to falling down, or still is. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Right, so I've just come to this trader's address in Manchester, and he's got a self-erecting crane for sale. And so my mate owns a crane company, and he's got like a big crane that'll do them jobs, and it's like £1,000 plus a day. And I seen this one, and it'd pay for itself in 4 days if it starts and works and something as it should. But you know, to be honest, I've just been and looked at it then, and I was half happy because it's not as complicated as I thought it was going to be. The wires and everything look spot on with it. It's, you know, the actual frame's galvanised steel, so that all looks sound. It's just like the engine and the gearbox and stuff that you'd have to, that's the bit you're gambling on really, isn't it? But in theory I could buy that, use it, paint it up, put it up for sale after we're done, and I could double my money on that and have the work done for free and safer. And so I took a video of it. I'm gonna get a mechanic to have a look at it, because that's the only thing, like I wouldn't have a clue who to go to if something went wrong on that. It's like a French company, whether you can still get parts for it, or I don't know. I think they said the motor's the same as what they use on cement mixers, old cement mixers, because it doesn't need much power. It's just literally turning the. But it reaches 20 meters and it can lift 1.5 ton. So that's like, that to me is decent, isn't it? I'm thinking we could use it to basket in the 2 houses and demolish, and then we could also use it to lift the roof joists, any steels in place, and then we could also use it to move stuff around the site. So if we've got like pallets or stuff, we can like put them there, pick that up and move it to over there, and you just set it up in the middle and you've got like, in theory. But I don't know whether I'm just being like cuckoo land dream world here, but we'll see. If anyone out there knows about these machines, obviously I'm going to edit this video tonight, so this will be out hopefully tonight or tomorrow. If you are, get in touch please, because let me know if I should or shouldn't buy this, and if you can come down and have a look at it in Manchester with me, even better. Right, that is it now for this episode. So yeah, I'll just finish with a little clip of the crane I've just looked at, and I can finally, oh no I can't, I've got to go to the tool station and get the water connected, but I won't film that because this video is probably long enough. So yeah, thanks for watching, please do subscribe, and let me know in the comments, yeah, what you think. BR3215994 broad and faux. But look at that, 2.2 meters, 19.20 meters is the max height, and it'll do 14 meters height, or is that 15? 4.6 max 7.5. Jib radius. It's whether I pay £1,000 a day to me mate, or I can buy this and give it a go. What do you reckon? It's quite cool the way ballast, 0.46. So you just fill this with ballast, both sides. That's quite cool. All the cables look solid, like they're quite new. Whoa, let me have a look, just a bit of tyre on the other side. And the only other thing is all this bit sound. Wiring I could renew if needed, but I'll have to see if any of it turns and stuff. All the handles seem to work fine. Let me speak to someone, see if I can get someone to come out and have a look at it with me.